If you want the space of an SUV, but wish to avoid the ire of those easily irritated by your need for a family car with comfort, the Citroen ë-C4 has a design that might fit the bill. To simplify your life even further, Citroën only give you a choice of one electric motor and battery combination, saving you hours of internet searches and comparisons. Speaking of which, the competition comes in the form of Kia's Niro EV, Peugeot's E2008, the MG4, the Nissan Leaf and VW's ID3. Every ë-C4X is powered by a 134 brake horsepower motor and it's connected to a 50 kWh battery. Officially, it gives it a range of up to 350 kilometers. From the front, the X is identical to the existing ë-C4. So what's the benefit of a new model? That new fastback shape means the ë-C4X is longer, it's wider and it's bigger than the hatch. The result is a big increase in boot space. At 510 litres, the X gains around 130 litres of volume over the standard ë-C4. This makes it one of the biggest cars in its class. It's much bigger than the MG4 with 363 litres, the MG5 Estate at 464 litres and Kia's Niro EV with 475 litres. The boot's load bay is a fairly standard shape and there's an extra cubby under the floor to hold the charging cables. The rear seats can fold and they leave a bit of a pronounced step unfortunately, and it means it's possible to load longer items into a volume that expands to around 1360 litres. There's a similar amount of head and legroom in the front of both models, but there's a lot more room in the back for rear passengers here, except for the middle passenger who has a bit of a hump to contend with. The ë-C4 is capable of up to 350 km of range, which is slightly more than the hatchback. Thanks to 100 kilowatt charging, it's possible to add 100 kilometers of range in 10 minutes, while a 10 to 80% top up is possible in around half an hour. The ë-C4 doesn't offer a sporty driving experience, even for one with electric power. The battery tech has come from the Peugeot, Citroen, Opel parts of Stellantis. This 134 brake horsepower is enough to carry loads for only a limited journey, but remove all that weight and you can get 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in around 9.5 seconds. Thus confirming it's the type of refinement that you would expect from a Citroën. The infotainment system uses the latest software from the C5X. It comes with Bluetooth, wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and smartphone mirroring. You'll need mid-spec Shine trim or above if you want the built-in sat-nav though. The interior quality is some of the finest from Citroën. It's well built and there's a good use of soft touch materials throughout. And the hard plastics are reserved for areas where they get kicked about the most, near your feet. You can even get some Alcantara if you go for top spec trim. The C4X is a car that is comfortable and relaxing to drive. It offers reasonable range and the chunky wheel arches lend it an SUV style with only a 1.5 metre roof height. and the slow charging is reasonable, taking around 7.5 hours from a 3-pin plug. The main reasons you're choosing the Citroen are comfort and its ability to blend in with the SUV crowd without standing out.